thinks the buck is headed the right way. I like that. We'll finish taking it up the hill here and see what happens. At least he's heading towards the trot.
Yeah. Who knows, maybe our little bull friend isn't alone. Hi. Yep.
Young.
That was a buck.
Yep, I took care of that.
Not taking care of that. Alright. Back on the track.
All I saw was a little white.
I just thought to myself, I was like, man, we've come some ways. We've got some ground on him.
Oh, yeah.
We should be pulling up. We have shoved him up to the top of the mountain. And he's got so much energy. He's a young deer. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Kangaroo, kangaroo, walk, 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 walk. Kangaroo, kangaroo, walk, 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 walk. Yeah. Over here, over here, over here. He's never been pushed like that before. No, he's not a big fan of that.
Give him a little bit of an education there.
Yeah. His new boots are great.
First time hunting Maine. I went up with Tim, my best friend when I was growing up, and he's still a pretty good friend. And we have a little, like 3/4 of an inch of snow, and we're way up on Dole Pond, up on the Golden Road. And I'm tracking this buck, and it's a track just like the one we had today. I mean, you looked at it and you said, yeah, it's a buck, you know, nothing special. So I'm following him, and I come over this hill and into this little swamp, and he's got like 4 doe with him, and he's tending one. He's right on her every step, and this is like the 2nd week or 3rd week of November. So and the buck is tending her, and I come over into this like little small soft spot. It's not really a swamp, but it's kind of like it, and I'm eating a cookie because I'm hungry, right? And it's like, I don't know, 9:30 in the morning, and I'm like, I gotta have a little cookie. So I'm eating my cookie, and then I get to thinking, I look down at the track and I said, you know what, this could be the biggest buck of your life. Put your stupid cookie away and go and hunt this deer, right? So I didn't even bother taking the next bite. I just put it back in the bag, put it back in there, walked 50 yards, the son of a gun jumps up with 3 doe, goes running out in the open, and I go like that, and they stop. And I can see the nose and the main beam. Like today, I could see the main beam sticking out. And I said, oh, come on. And I got all ready to go. And then the buck jumped through my scope, and I pulled the trigger, and I caught him right in the middle, kind of high and just ahead of the liver a little bit, and shot right through him. And he kept going, and when he came into the scope, he filled the whole thing. He was huge, and the rack was big white. It wasn't as tall, this taller tines than this one here today. And the thing is wicked. And he circles for about 70 yards and then lays down, and I come around the corner, and that thing's laying there, and it's like, man, he ought to be in a magazine, right? And we had old CB radios way back then, so I said to Tim, he heard me shoot. He said, "What, are you one of us shoot?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "That thing looks like it ought to be in a magazine. Oh, that thing's huge." You know, to me, I was used to hunting little 4-pointers in Berry City, right? So it's like, you know, really something. But that's why every time now I'm biting into a cookie while I'm deer hunting, I'm thinking of that. Pretty hard not to, but there's a flashback. Here to the truck. Call that buck right in here to the truck.
We'll see.
I don't think it come out for shit. A bunch of stuff in the way. He come right.
Pawing at the ground, dude. Oh yeah.
Beauty.
You gonna get a shot?
Yeah, I had him 15 seconds there. I could have shot him.
Okay.
Yeah. But he is like, okay, he's like this, like right here, and Taylor's where you are, right here. Gotcha. And I'm like, oh. And so I kind of do this a little bit, and I grunt at him, and we just see, like all of a sudden, poof, and they're like right out of there, there's a deer there. And I'm like, oh, right there. And the tracks all went this way, and we were expecting over here. And then he's standing, there's this green wall of shit right there. And he pulls in and stops, and we're standing there. And so I start getting the gun up a little bit, and then I grunt at him. then he like turns and he starts going sideways like he's going to come around the stuff and right out in the open. And I was like, oh boy, come on. And he goes a little bit and he stops. So, and that's when I see how nice white rack, right? And he turns and goes that way a little bit. And so I squat down because I can see his body beautiful, you know, and I could shoot right through the stuff right here. Just blast right through it. He's here to your grill, so you could just blast right through it, you know? Wow. And then I'm like, well, I want to see it just a little bit better. So I get down a little bit like that. And I've got the crosshair right on his chest. Right. And I'm starting to squeeze the trigger and he runs. Yep. And then he ba-boom, ba-boom, and Taylor starts screaming at him. It's not.
Yeah, hey, hey, hey!
He just keeps right on trucking. Probably should have pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
And they move so quiet. Deer don't make any noise on this.
No.
They don't make any noise. They're silent.
Well, you
they
think?
Run right by the moose. Moose don't even twitch. And they're gone. And the moose is like, what was that?
Yeah.
And like, then we come along and, oh, our bull gotta get up.
Yeah, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And like,
then smash and crash and boom, bang.
So, it's the same day. It's still day one, everybody. It's still day one. And, so I'm in with Casey now. Me and Coyote are gonna take this. Let me show you this track, because that last one that Dad and I were on, that was a good deer, but this is a Taylor approved hog. Okay. Okay. Here.
Much better.
Look at that. That thing is freaking huge. And Cocoa Puff's here.
I know.
Cocoa Puff. We got backup.
But wherever he is, I'm not too sure. We can't find him. We can't get him on the radio. So he could be around here or he's on our backtrack.
If you're on our backtrack, Jim, we're sorry. This is a 200-pounder. Oh, that's a good deer.
It'd be an okay first day buck.
Yeah, a good one for the first day. It'd be very much like you.
Well, instead of actually just going across the little brook, he actually went up the brook probably 100 yards. And then he popped out and he's back on top of a guy's track. And he's been on top of a guy's track for, I don't know, a quarter mile at least. And he's just staying on top of them, hopefully thinking that we'd go by scent. But we don't. Joke's on you.
That says something about him before. He's been dogged. Yeah. You can tell he's been followed, and probably that's worked before. Yeah. But so we're gonna keep on him.
Yeah. So the coyotes, they smarten him up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go up the river to lose your scent. Mm-hmm. Not bad. That's good, but not good enough.
So this is the third time, and you can see when you're tracking smart deer, they should just go right straight across, but you can see his tracks going here, and there's nothing on the other side. And so when he's going up to the water, it's relatively deep. So a good way to spot it is seeing all of the water kind of dribbling off the fur when he gets onto the snow. So he's gonna go up here probably 50 yards or so, and then hop off again. And so we're right in the thick stuff. So hopefully he's far enough ahead of us where he can calm down and say, yeah, nobody's on behind me, and kind of get out of this woods, because we have to be so close to get to him. So it's like, well, we're just trying to get into his vicinity, but hopefully if he can come on his backtrack and we can see him, it'd be great, but we'll find out.
This gentleman seemed to have picked up our buck. Well, hopefully he can lay him down before the end of the day. It's our Vermonter.
You're gonna go.
Oh, there he is. Maybe that's him. Cool. Dude.
Cool.
Good job, man.
Yeah, man.
That thing's hauling though. It's over.
Yeah.
That thing's over. Unless this guy tipped it already, which would be sick. If he needs help dragging. That happens.
Hey, that's the name of the game.
A lot of wolves in the woods today. Tell you that. What a buck though, what a buck. Well, we might as well start marching.
Yep.
Ready? About face. Let's go meet this friendly gent. Couple of nice guys.
Yep.
Yep.
Great Vermonters.
Yeah, dude.
They're not all hungry.
Yeah, this place. Yeah, this place is just packed. We are coming down on these deer, poor things. But it's always nice to run into some good guys out here, you know. You know, just like us, I'm poking around in the woods trying to stir something up. Where that came from. And now we walk. Around? I'm gonna go pick him up. Good thing for new boots.
Yeah.
You can see, you know, brand it and then it's melted. It's about to go down.